Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Wednesday, the 12th of April. It is 37 degrees. Man, it does not seem like 37 degrees. It is what it is. It feels more comfortable than that. Of course, I got out of the shower late, so I probably still got the heat from that. But, hey, I had my second stage 1 blood pressure reading this morning. Had that one, 2 days ago? I don't know, it's all over the place. But I keep having to remind myself, the doctor saying, don't panic. It could take up to 2 weeks. Well, we're almost 1 week since she said that. I'm impatient. But anyway, beautiful morning. Obviously very, very wet and rainy, or it was. I think it's supposed to taper off as the day goes on, but anyway, it's hump day. Let's enjoy it. You gotta enjoy every day. So here we go. Sometimes it's almost like you can see them pine trees growing. You know?
Yeah.
A little piece at a time. All right, let's go tackle the highway. Oh, Mama?
Yes,
that was a very, very wet drive to work.
Yes, it was. It was like a whiteout all the way.
Yep. People being crazy, construction, people trying to cut. And
yeah.
It was crazy.
Never boring.
That's for dang sure. Drive to work is never boring.
No, it's not.
Yesterday it was quite pleasing though.
Yeah.
You have those days, which is, it's odd. It's usually weird when you have a bad day.
Yeah.
Now it's weird when you have a really nice day.
I know it.
Oh well, such is life.
Yep.
And we move on.
Yes, we do.
Well, Mama?
Yes, sir.
We made it hump day.
We did. We're halfway through.
Yeah. So let's go in there and tackle it.
All right.
All
Sounds
right.
like a plan.
Have a good day there, Mama.
You too, baby.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
She sure is nice and opened up when you got the fairing and everything off of there. So this Sea to Sky has a water pump. I got to start on that today, actually. Water pump that failed in it. And when I'm reaching over here doing these plugs on the side, I'm going, man, if you had all this off of here, look how easy it'd be to get to that water pump. It's just bolted to the side of the head. There's so many things that if you had it apart, you can do. That brake light switch for the 2020, and I think possibly early model 21s. Again, do not quote me on that. You got to run your VIN. It comes with a spring that you're putting on it, additional spring, and it's a switch and a spring kit. Guess what we don't have? And there's a reason why we don't have it, because it is on back order. No one has it, and it won't be released until, well, BRP will have it on May 1st. By the time it goes through all their channels and gets shipped to us. So Kelly pulled the thing up, and it's just this huge list. There must be 20 plus people that have come to us to have that put on and waiting for that switch kit to show up. Kind of a unique spring that goes on here. It's just a little additional spring. And a cable upstairs is working on a Sea to Sky that's getting it. And it's a 23, so it only gets the spring. Because I think the late model 22s had that real fine thread, different brake switch. It's more weather resistant. But anyway, you wind the spring, it winds around the wires, and it coils on the back side of the switch, and it comes across and hooks onto the existing spring and adds tension to it. I go, man, that thing's so janky, there's no way that thing can... I pull this from... Yeah, it does. Good tension on it. Very, very deceiving to look at it, though. So this one ultimately will have to go back together with that switch, and then I'll have to take it back apart when the switch shows up. Dang it. I know how to do it. It's no big deal, but it's nice to be able to do recalls that don't pay enough to do it while you're doing something else. Take advantage of overlapping labor, so to speak. But yeah, boy, this thing, I don't know how we got all these bugs. You just seen it. I mean, bugs everywhere. Had to blow all the stuff out here because you can't take a chance of anything falling down one of the spark plug holes while you have it apart. And you got the throttle body gaped open over here. But yeah, man, tell you one thing, these things usually take me about a day and a half, 2 at the most, if it's being funky. Yeah, I'm on day 3 here. I am so much slower, just weaker. I notice things that I can't like squeeze and release the couplers, and it's weird. Where's all this weakness coming from? It's not like I was, laid out for like a month or something. It's weird. Just that little bit of down. It's probably related to the stroke. I have no idea. But I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I've noticed since I've been here, there's times that I have a weird feeling in my right hand as well, which I never noticed before. Just as I'm, manipulating and articulating different things, I'm going, wait a minute, I notice a little bit on this. So anyway, clumping away as we go here. There's the whole headset sitting on the deck, which is nice. It's really not that hard, just the motions. So many things you got to loosen and unzip tie and stuff like that, and you need to remember where everything's at. And if not, you better take a lot of pictures with your phone or a digital camera or whatever. You need a record of where everything goes, especially the first time. And because it doesn't always tell you where it's at in the manual. But here we are. Mama?
Yes.
What's all that shiny stuff in the sky?
I don't know. It's very bright. And I'm stuck in my coat.
Hate when that happens. Good Lord. Man, what a nice ending to the day. So, Mom?
Yes, hub.
Let's head out of here.
Sunshine.
Yeah, sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
It's nice.
Time to go home into the day. Heck yeah.
Yes.
All right. Over here at Walgreens again. Shipping off a FedEx thing. It's just easier to go. There's actually a FedEx store or something over here. It's actually easier to go into Walgreens. But the tracking number, they set the tracking number right away, but they don't ship it till the next day, where if you go there, it'll go tonight sometime. But if it's not something crucial, it's just way faster to go through here. Man, it's funny how your thinking process and stuff like that is so much slower. And then I think I talked about it earlier. I remember about my hand, kind of feeling some stuff in my left hand, and like Kelly said, it's probably from all them blood pressure checks you take, because it doesn't feel the same as this hand, although I would say feels like about 95% until it does something weird, and then I go, yeah, it's like something different. But it's just doing technical things like holding things, and you got your hands doing 3 things at once, even though you only got 2 hands. Like tying zip ties while you're holding some other things. You know what I'm talking about. Your hands are doing more than the 2 hands you have. Those get weird and kind of, I don't know, make me check up. Oh, dang. Just weird things. I still have this thing, like if something's sitting here, I grab at it, I see it, and my hand comes just short of it for some reason. And it doesn't do it all the time, just every once in a while. It's like, what the heck? Like, I gotta be careful, like setting something on the counter, because I may set it around the edge and it topples over. The weirdest thing. Just crazy things. And the doctor was saying, he goes, you notice any short-term memory loss? I go, no, I'm sitting around the house all the time, not doing enough that you notice these weird things. But I do notice every once in a while, like I'm about to go say something to somebody or do something, I'm going, what the heck was I about to do? And it comes right back to me, but there's them pauses. She goes, you're gonna experience those things. That's a trauma to your whole system. Something like that. Goes to, man, them clouds are just so pretty. I keep looking up at them. But all I got to do is put body where the oil's not in the bike yet. So get the oil with the filter and everything. I just got to put the oil in it, and I got to burp the cooling system. I got that, the initial coolant in. You got to get it to burp. There's a place out there in the parking lot. We got this one spot that my son found that works really good. It's at such an angle that you probably shouldn't tell you this. You throw a towel down on the ground by the left front wheel because you need the right front to be up. Throw a towel on the ground because you don't want to scratch the rim. You can literally stand it on 3 wheels, just shake it a little bit, and all of a sudden you hear a boom, then woof. I didn't think you were ever going to come back. I was going to come in and wonder what happened to you.
I had to wait in line.
No, you weren't gone very long. Did you have to wait in line?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't take very long. I was joking with you.
Oh.
All right. Let's head north to Alaska.
All right.
All righty. Look at the deer out there roaming around. So we're just going to checking out the school. We got some young ones coming this year. Let's see if they'll be okay.
They're so pretty.
That's cool, huh? We haven't tried anything even halfway technical. Not that this is overly technical, but it's very weird, very slippery. Steel deck. I was going to bring the K10 out, but I didn't realize it was this late. And I thought, well, I'm just going to... Kelly's truck is in a more accessible spot. Well, that's going to require some diff locks here. Oh, that's the hardest thing to get over. Seems plenty grippy enough, huh? I do love the look of those wheels. It's kind of a titanium or magnesium, I guess. I don't know. Look to them, it just looks cool. It's so pleasing. It's weird to go slow. You're a kid. Everything you do in life is wide open, And then all of a sudden, you got something, you just go slow. That's kind of my pace nowadays. Slow. Do we do this without getting the back tire caught up in that chute? Made it right through. Look at that thing. It don't even care. Go over here and see if we can bottom something out here. I can't believe them tires. They're now 26.90 something. Yeah, they caught on quick, really quick. And the funny thing, I was thinking that's so cheap, I should buy 2. What if it's just a mistake and they're not really that cheap? Should have bought 2. Isn't that a mess? The couldas and wouldas in life. This is a weird thing to get through because you gotta clear that one wheel. Oh yeah, see, I'm about to run the bumper into it. That stud thing that comes up for one of the guide wheels. Yeah, it's gonna run it right into it. I don't want to scratch your truck. Oh yeah, that was close. It rubbed it. We didn't scratch it. I just got the front diffs locked. Look, they're picking up a little wetness from the grass and still trucking right along. See how she does this. Yeah, I don't even care. Still gotta watch that one thing over there, don't I? Yeah, I'm clearing it. I'm just sitting on the ground, so I can't see. I'm not high enough to see over. This could cause some problems. That looks like a pretty sharp drop-off on the other side here. I'm gonna lock the backs, too. Looks like I'm clearing everything. I don't want to run her body down the side of that thing. Ooh, that's close, though. You see it sticking up on the other side there. Whoops. We're taking some pieces with us. I don't think I'm gonna... Oh, it went over it. Oh, I probably was planting the camera at the ground too, wasn't I? Anyway, I thought I'd just give you guys a little quick after work zoom with the... Just messing with these old tires. I'm just shocked. Still, $26, that's amazingly cheap for 4 tires. But at that point, you might as well spend the $64 and get the real tires. But another thing with these, they're cheaper. You don't have to change the foams. Them foams that are in there, just these ugly black things in there, they work absolutely perfect. No problem whatsoever. Anyway, I'll go in there and gather up with Mama. I'll play here for a half a second and we'll do a quick goodbye. How about that? Well, hello there, YouTube. Either I'm sinking farther in this hole,
I'm growing,
or Mama's growing, or I'm shrinking. It's probably a little bit of all the above, probably, yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, yeah, it's starting to cool off, but quick. Look at these skies back here. Man, love a sunset.
It is pretty.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, it was a good day. I would say productive day, but I was going so slow. But still, it's a good day.
Yes, you should continue to go slow.
Yeah, I had a little bit for about an hour there. I had a weird moment. I was like feeling really weak and I don't know. It's weird. Kelly goes, "You need to rest."
Yes.
So I just went down there, sat on my little stool, and nipped on my little fruits and carroty rabbit food that Mama's feeding me, and sat there and chillaxed for a bit, and that was good the rest of the day. Just had a moment. But I think on that, we're going to roll out.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, and you guys have an amazing Thursday or Friday.
Heck yeah. All right. We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you in the morning.
Thanks for watching now. Bye-bye.